Hello, this is Pixie doing another video.
It's arrived.
It's arrived. So it's apart from my magic doll, voodoo doll, whatever. Okay. It's gonna scare you. So it's interesting, the headpiece. Let's have a look. So let's have a little look inside it as well. You have well, basically it's optical nerves drill into the back of the go to the head, and there's also this where the spinal column was. I may recreate a type of spine structure from it when it goes into the sort of case in the doll, and it's going to be infused inside the head of the doll. But also where we got the cavity space where its brain used to be, I'm going to put some type of organ, put some things inside there. It'd be quite an interesting project as well. Got anything to say? Oh, that. So it'd be pretty cool, And there's some interesting things already, to be honest. I was doing some spiritual things with it as well, just sort of sensing the energy of it, and yeah, I mean, you can sense the crow in the spirit world actually. So it looks like it's in a place like a graveyard. May fit in. I think it's a sort of location creating the minds. I wasn't too happy. It was going. You can get this kind of like the voice of the crow in my head going. So it was going. It was annoyed, like I'd disturbed a nest or something. But then there's another crow I work with as well, as like a spirit guide in essence. And I think it's kind of explained that it's passed on, but he wants to sort of, by what I create. There we go. So kind of by what I create connects it to the physical plane, because it's now in the spiritual plane. I may reinforce some things. Yeah, it looks like someone stuck the jaw at a certain point, so I might reinforce that. I don't want to break off its jaw. Maybe I'll put some crystal into the beak as well. So yeah, so it connects. But there was also some other things as well, connecting different spirits. There's a spirit that you can kind of like summon to the doll, which would be, in essence, we've creating what called is like a demon doll, or if a spirit doll or something. If you put something else, because it's non-human, it probably would come under that classification. There's a spirit called Shari, and so it'll be reborn, but it's not. It's never been human. So it's in a different dimension. So in essence, it'd be like a portal coming through this thing, and it's more in that jinn realm. But when you do stuff like, I guess this is a form of death magic. It's not the same as black magic, because it's not me. I haven't killed something. It's already dead. I've just connected to that realm for energy, I guess. It's a bit like when you put things on recharge. Let's wrap it up. There's sort of that latent energy in this area, sort of like not tapped into. It's a bit like, I don't know, in your deepest consciousness is that void, and that's where you're drawing from. So it's not dark, because it doesn't have any kind of thing. It's a bit like the dawn, or, you know, it's like at night time. You don't consider that evil or dark. What people associate as black magic is kind of like magic law being used for dark usage to gain sort of leverage over things. So it's more complicated. That's when a darker person channels that type of energy. Blood magic is, in essence, as well. There's different forms. I mean, if somebody willingly gives you something, you use it to heal them or something. I mean, you add blood into different types of potions and energy. You do different things. It's a bit like I've got a rife machine at home, and I can use frequencies to heal people and do stuff. And in essence, the frequencies are to do. This looks familiar. Are to do with the actual connecting something that's connects to something that's, I guess, living. That's the only difference. But the tissue sample is come off the person, so it's a kind of connection between deaf and the living. So it depends on your attention. There's a lot of stuff there. So yeah, well, at least I've got a starting point anyway. So I mix something up. I may need something like a syringe. I might need to inject it into that cavity. And because it's got the optical bits, you have to be aware to put something at the back of that, or you could connect some wire into there. Because basically, if you put resin inside there, it will leak out. And the next more complicated thing is, will I actually melt the baby's face around it? Which would be strange. It'd be like sort of transition in between two different sort of beings. It'd be definitely a really interesting experiment. Anyways, pick this sign off, and I will speak to you again.